Most people spend their entire lives trying to force reality to bend to their will. They hustle, they beg, they pray, they suffer, but nothing sticks. Nothing flows. Because they're focused on the outer world and ignoring the one thing that shapes everything, their energy. Let me say this plainly. You don't manifest what you want. You manifest what you are. And what you are is a vibrational field. Every thought, every emotion, every belief is a frequency, broadcasting out into the universe and magnetizing reality back to you. This isn't spirituality, it's physics, it's ancient law, and the moment you understand it, you stop chasing and start attracting. So why do most people struggle? Because no one taught them how to control their own energy, how to align it, how to use it with intention. They think manifestation is about affirmations, or vision boards, or positive thinking. But true manifestation isn't mental, it's energetic mastery, and it starts within. Imagine this. You are a tuning fork. You vibrate at a specific frequency, and that frequency determines what comes into your field. If you vibrate at fear, you attract more situations to confirm that fear. If you vibrate at abundance, opportunities begin to show up, not because you're lucky, because you're aligned. The universe doesn't give you what you beg for. It gives you what matches you. Let's talk about control. Not control in the way the ego understands it. Not forcing, manipulating, or resisting. But energetic control, which is actually about coherence. When your thoughts, emotions, and actions are aligned, your frequency becomes clear. And a clear field sends a clear signal. And the clearer the signal, the faster reality responds. This is why two people can say the exact same words, but only one creates results. Because words mean nothing if the frequency behind them is chaotic. The universe doesn't respond to language. It responds to resonance. You can't fake alignment. You can't trick the field. If your energy is rooted in lack, no amount of words will create abundance. You must become the frequency of the thing you desire. Feel it, live it, radiate it. Then, it finds you. This is the secret mystics knew. The reason ancient initiates spent years training their minds and bodies, not to control the outer world, but to master their inner state. Because the inner creates the outer. As within, so without. As above, so below. As you vibrate, so it appears. In part 2, we'll begin to explore the 3 core layers of your energetic field: mental, emotional, and physical, and how mastering each one gives you full access to your manifesting power. You don't have to fight for the life you want. You just have to become the frequency of it. And that starts now. In the last part, you learned the truth most people never hear. You don't create with force, you create with frequency. But what makes up your frequency? Let's break it down. Your energy field is layered, and every layer holds a key to your power. There are 3 main layers that shape what you manifest. 1. Your mental energy. 2. Your emotional energy. 3. Your physical, embodied energy. These aren't separate, they're interwoven. And when they align, you enter the zone of energetic coherence. That's where manifestation becomes effortless. 1. Mental energy, your thoughts and beliefs. Your thoughts are signals. They carry charge. Every thought you repeat becomes a frequency. But more powerful than thought is belief. You can think, "I am abundant," all day long. But if you believe you're unworthy, your field will broadcast lack. Belief is the frequency that holds the most weight. And most of your beliefs? They're unconscious. They were downloaded in childhood, inherited from family, programmed by society. If you want to control your energy, you must first become aware of what you believe beneath the surface. Because your beliefs are building your reality, moment by moment. Try this. Ask yourself, What would someone who already had what I desire believe about life? Then compare it to what you believe. The gap? That's where the work begins. Change the belief. Change the broadcast. Change the results. 2. Emotional energy. Your vibration in motion. Emotions are amplifiers. They power your field. A thought without emotion is weak. A thought with emotion becomes magnetic. Gratitude, joy, excitement. These raise your field. Fear, doubt, shame. These constrict it. This is why you can't fake alignment. You may speak abundance, but if your body is pulsing with fear, the universe responds to that fear. The secret? Feel first. Instead of thinking, will this work? Ask, how would I feel if it already had? That emotional state is your shortcut. This is what ancient initiates trained for: emotional regulation, energetic hygiene, vibrational presence. It's not about controlling emotions. It's about choosing them with awareness. When you learn to stabilize your emotional field, you stop reacting and start radiating. And the universe listens to radiation. 3. Physical energy. Your embodiment. This is the forgotten layer. Most people try to manifest from the neck up. But your body holds your history. Your nervous system holds your truth. If you're walking around with tension, disconnection, shallow breath, you're out of sync. Embodiment is what grounds energy into form. Desire starts in the mind. It moves through the heart, but it manifests through the body. That's why breathwork, movement, posture, and presence are more than wellness trends. They're energetic tools. A regulated body equals a receptive field. These 3 layers, thought, emotion, embodiment, are the core controls of your energy. When they're scattered, you manifest chaos. When they're aligned, you become a magnet for your desires. Not because you're pushing, because you're in tune. Let's be clear. The universe doesn't test you. It reflects you. And the reflection always starts with your field. You want to change your life? Don't change the mirror. Change what stands in front of it. In part 3, we'll go deeper into how to shift your dominant frequency, how to break out of old energetic habits, and how to rewire your system to broadcast clarity, abundance, and confidence. You don't have to chase your desires. When your energy is right, they'll chase you. Now you know. Your thoughts send the signal. Your emotions charge the field. Your body holds the pattern. But what if your field has been stuck on the wrong frequency for years? How do you shift that? How do you break out of old energetic loops and step into the frequency of what you truly want? Let's talk about it. Everything in your life right now, your relationships, your income, your environment, is a mirror of your dominant vibration. Not your occasional moments of inspiration, not your best days, your default setting. And if your default is fear, doubt, guilt, or scarcity, you will keep attracting experiences to match. Not because you're broken, because the universe is honest. It gives you what you broadcast, not what you wish for. So the real work? It's not chasing the goal, it's recalibrating the signal. Let's break down how to shift your dominant frequency. Step 1. Identify your current vibration. Before you can shift, you must see clearly where you are. Ask yourself, what emotion do I feel most often? What thoughts run automatically in the background? How does my body feel on a typical day? That's your baseline, not who you want to be, not who you pretend to be, but who you are when you're not trying. Awareness is the beginning of transformation. Step 2. Clear what's not yours. A lot of your frequency isn't even yours. You've absorbed energy from your family, society, past experiences. The collective field you're carrying frequencies that were never meant to stay. This is why energetic hygiene is crucial. Tools like meditation, breath work, salt baths, journaling, somatic release, cutting cords, and visual clearing. These aren't just feel-good practices. They're how you clean your signal. Step 3. Choose a new core frequency. You don't wait for reality to change. You choose the new frequency first. Ask yourself, if I already had the life I desire, how would I feel every day? Calm, confident, inspired, empowered? Now, here's the secret. Feel that way now. Act as if the shift already happened. Live from the energy of the result before it shows up. This isn't delusion, it's alignment. You're training your field to become the magnet for what you want. Step 4. Hold it longer than you used to. Most people try new energy for a day, then go back to old programming. But mastery comes through repetition. You're not trying to be perfect. You're training your nervous system to make a new frequency your new normal. That's how you rewire your field. Stay in the new frequency longer than the old one, and reality must shift to match, because your outer world is always catching up to your inner one. Let me tell you something that will change how you see everything. Your energy doesn't lie, and the universe doesn't judge. If you keep showing up in the vibration of truth, truth will keep showing up for you. If you keep showing up in the vibration of lack, so will lack. This is not punishment, it's precision. And once you learn how to shift, you become limitless. In part 4, we'll go deeper into the relationship between desire and resistance. Why you often repel what you want the most, and how to remove the subtle blocks in your field that are keeping you out of sync with your manifestations. The problem isn't that you're not trying hard enough, it's that you're blocking the current. And in the next part, we unblock it. If this frequency speaks to you, hit subscribe and tap the bell. The energy only gets deeper from here. You've tuned into the power of energy. You've begun shifting your frequency. You've started living from alignment. But still, some things feel stuck, delayed, out of reach. Why? Because the biggest block to manifestation isn't that the universe isn't listening. It's that you're sending mixed signals. Let's talk about resistance. Resistance is the hidden static in your field. It's not loud, it's not obvious. It's subtle tension that says, I want this, but I don't believe I can have it. I want to change, but I don't feel safe without the old pattern. I want more, but I fear losing what I have. This is energetic contradiction, and contradiction cancels signal. You're asking with one part of your field and blocking with another. Here's how resistance shows up. Overthinking, control and obsession, fear of success or failure, self-sabotage, procrastination masked as perfectionism, constantly checking if it's working, deep down not feeling worthy of the thing you desire. Sound familiar? That's not you being broken. That's you carrying unresolved energy. So how do we clear resistance? It starts with noticing it. Most people resist their resistance. They fight it, judge it, shame themselves for not being high vibe. But here's the truth. Resistance is not the enemy. It's a messenger. It's showing you where your energy is still divided. Let's work through it. Step 1. Acknowledge without judgment. Ask yourself, where am I feeling tension around this desire? What part of me doesn't want it? That second question is key. Sometimes the block isn't in the desire, it's in what the desire represents. You don't fear success, you fear being seen. You don't fear money, you fear the responsibility that comes with it. Name it, own it, let it rise. Step 2, breathe through it. Resistance lives in the body, not the mind. So we don't fix it by thinking more. We move it through breath, sound, movement, stillness. Try this. Close your eyes. Breathe into the tension. Ask it what it needs. Then give yourself permission to release. You're not fighting the block. You're dissolving it with presence. Step 3. Shift into safety. Manifestation isn't just about desire, it's about nervous system safety. If your body doesn't feel safe with more love, more money, more visibility, it will unconsciously resist. So ask, what would make this feel safe right now? What would it take for me to trust this next level? Speak to your body. Speak to your inner child. Speak to the part of you that's still unsure. This isn't bypassing, it's integration. You don't have to push through resistance. You have to meet it, see it, hold space for it, then move with it. That's how energy opens. That's how the current flows again. And here's the magic. When resistance clears, desire lands. Not as a chase, but as an arrival. Because you're no longer blocking the door, you've become the invitation. In Part 5, we step into embodied manifestation. How to live from the end result, hold the energy of what you desire, and allow reality to match your frequency with precision. No more waiting, no more wishing. Just walking as if it's already yours, because energetically it already is. You've cleaned the field. You've cleared resistance. You've chosen a new frequency. Now it's time to live from it. Because the most powerful form of manifestation isn't mental, it's embodied. Let's be clear. You don't create your future. You remember it. You don't force results. You become the version of you that already has them. And reality? Reality catches up. Here's the core truth. Your energy doesn't respond to what you want. It responds to what you expect. Expectation isn't hope. It's not wishful thinking. It's assumed identity. So the question becomes, who do I have to become to match the life I desire? That's your work. Not chasing, not forcing, just becoming. Step 1. Define your future identity. Take your biggest desire. Now ask, if I already had this, who would I be? How would I think? How would I feel? How would I walk, breathe, move, speak? Now here's the key. Start doing that now. Not in the future. Not when conditions align. Now. Because the field doesn't respond to future timelines. It responds to present energy. You are either aligned now or not. Step 2. Shift from visualization to embodiment. Visualization is a doorway, but embodiment is the walk-through. It's not just closing your eyes and seeing. It's opening your life and being. Try this. Instead of imagining your dream life like a movie, start acting from it today. If you were already living your highest timeline, how would you start your day? What would you say yes or no to? What energy would you bring to the room? Do that, and watch how quickly the universe adjusts. Step 3. Stay unattached to the how. The field doesn't need instructions, it needs clarity. Your job is alignment. The universe handles the route. Desire plus alignment equals invitation. Let go of the how and hold the state. That's how miracles become normal. Here's a secret. The moment you fully shift into the energy of the result, you no longer need it to come, because you already have it energetically. And ironically, that's when it comes fastest. Why? Because you've removed lack. You've removed separation. You've collapsed the distance between you and your desire. You're no longer trying. You're transmitting. And the universe is listening. Let's ground it even more. Start small. Pick one desire. Identify the matching frequency, then hold it through your thoughts, emotions, actions, boundaries, habits. Not for 5 minutes, but as your default state. And when you fall out of alignment, come back, again and again. That's how mastery is built. You don't have to manifest perfectly. You just have to return to truth faster than before. And the truth is this: what you desire already exists. Not out there, but in here. You're not becoming, you're remembering, and your field is catching up. In part 6, the final piece, we close this journey by integrating everything. Why mastering your energy isn't just about manifestation, but about freedom from the old identity, the old struggle, the old self. You didn't just come here to get what you want. You came to become who you really are. So now you understand, you're not just a body, you're not just a mind, you are a field, a frequency, a living vibration. And every moment, you're broadcasting something. The only question is, are you broadcasting on purpose or by default? Most people live in reaction. They reflect the world around them. But you're learning to reverse the flow, to become the cause, not the effect, to be the signal, not the seeker, to live as the source, not the searcher. This is energetic mastery, and it's your natural state. Let's bring it all home. You don't need to fight for the life you want. You don't need to beg the universe to remember you. You just need to remember yourself. Because when you remember who you are, when you hold your frequency with clarity and love, the universe remembers you too. That's alignment. That's coherence. That's power. But here's what no one tells you. Mastering your energy isn't about becoming someone new. It's about becoming undeniably you. You're not here to force outcomes. You're here to become a match for the reality that already exists in your soul's blueprint. No more wishing, no more waiting, no more asking for permission. Just resonance, just decision, just embodiment. Because now you know the formula. Energy first, action second, reality last. You're no longer rearranging the outer world, hoping it makes you feel safe. You're stabilizing your inner world and letting the outer rearrange around you. This is quantum creation. This is inner freedom. This is what it means to live as an energetic master. So now what? Now, you live it. You wake up every day and choose your frequency. You walk through the world as the version of you who already has the thing. And when you fall out of alignment, you don't panic. You return, faster, clearer, stronger. Because that's mastery. Not never falling, but always returning. Let this be the shift. No more trying to manifest. From this day forward, you walk as one who already has. Not because you faked it, but because you became it.